While getting plastic surgery on an extreme body transformation is pretty normal in K-pop, there are times when fans are still taken aback to see their idols look so different every time they come back. Reports revealed that countless idols would do anything to satisfy the very steep Korean beauty standard. Was it even worth it? Well, here are 5 K-pop idols who underwent a very dramatic transformation. Okay, cool, let's go meet them one by one. BLACKPINK Lisa. We can't deny that Lisa is one of the most beautiful faces in the industry. I mean, just look at her. However, despite her perfect looks, there are still fans who are very skeptical about whether she achieved her beautiful face through plastic surgery. It's normal for K-pop fans to nitpick at their idol when it comes to going under the knife. Well, reports suggest that Lisa might have undergone a nose job. This was after her pre-debut photos garnered attention and immediately went viral. You can even say that all the speculations about her looks were not only prompted by haters because Lisa visibly underwent a crazy transformation, and everyone who followed her journey from day one would notice. For example, just look at her photos when she was younger. You will notice that her nose looks flat, wide, and round. And don't get me started, because there's nothing wrong with it since she looks as adorable as ever. Some experts claim that Lisa might have also had her lips done, specifically getting lip fillers to make them full and plump. On the other hand, Blinks had been coming to Lisa's defense and mentioned how a person's face can change so drastically because of puberty, makeup, and weight loss. To prove their point, they put up a photo of Lisa when she was younger and compared it to her face today. And honestly, you can barely see any difference. AOA's Jimin. The former leader of AOA had also been under the radar for allegedly getting plastic surgery. This was after photos of her before she made her debut circulated on the internet and became the talk of the town right after. In the post, it was pointed out how Jimin's double eyelid was not as prominent before, which is a big thing since if you look at her now, she has a very deep and noticeable double eyelid. Of course, this started a debate between fans and netizens. The former says that Jimin didn't go under the knife, while the latter insists that it's impossible to have such a drastic change naturally. But this is not the end of it all, because more allegations of plastic surgery haunted Jimin after 2017. This was because photos of her looking almost unrecognizable were uploaded on the internet. You can see that her jaw is sharper and her lips are fuller. And I think we can all agree that you can't naturally grow your lips 2 times, right? While Knet started bashing her again for allegedly getting her face done, I'm pretty sure they were also the ones who had made fun of her before. This is why, at the end of the day, Jimin has all the rights if she wants to make herself look prettier, especially if it makes her feel better. Chung Ha. Fans had recently expressed their disappointment after more plastic surgery rumors swirled around Chung Ha. It got to the point where viewers also pointed out that things were getting out of hand and that, at most, the soloist was getting pretty excessive with the drastic changes in her face. One fan even mentioned that her visuals don't look very natural at all, saying, quote, "I notice her chin keeps on becoming longer, sharper, and more forward. It looks out of balance, especially on her side profile. It almost looks like a half moon." She's also been getting fillers on her lips and maybe forehead. This was after photos of Chung Ha with much fuller lips were uploaded, and fans couldn't help but notice how different she looked. The issue blew up after she made an appearance on an episode of JTBC show Grandpa Park Myung-soo on November 21. During the show, Chung Ha discussed her future song and also disclosed that La Chica choreographed a portion of the dance. However, Knet was more focused on Chung Ha, and many online users were shocked by Chung Ha's new appearance, saying that she had a stiff, bony, and unnatural appearance. And looking at the picture, I can't help but understand what they are trying to say. Others claim that Chung Ha's weight loss is the reason why she looks different. Nothing more, nothing less. What do you guys think? NCT's Yuta. To say that there has been a lot of rumors about Yuta and his alleged plastic surgery is an understatement. While some maintain that his face is natural and that he has looked handsome since day one, others have alternative justifications for his alteration in appearance. Yuta made his first public appearance in December 2013 when he was introduced as part of the highly anticipated SM Rookies. Of course, he immediately caught people's attention because of his stunning visuals. But there were already speculations about whether or not he went under the knife, since it is a recognized truth that before their debut, entertainment companies may offer plastic surgery to trainees if they deem it necessary. Because of this, many people think that SM forced Yuta to have a treatment that changed his appearance significantly. There are many pictures of pre-debut Yuta on the internet, and it was evident that he had a square-shaped chin from the start. Fans also noticed that his face changed after he debuted, but since it was not very drastic, they let it slip. Well, not until the group made their comeback with Limitless and fans started commenting on Yuta's sudden transformation. It was noted by many people, including fans, that it appeared as though he had damaged his chin. At this moment, it began to attract the attention of many individuals, and fans began to wonder if Yuta had undergone plastic surgery for his chin after this point. K-Nets also had a mixed reaction to this. While many said that he wouldn't undergo a procedure that would have made his chin protrude even more, or that he didn't have the time for such a thing, others contended that the change was evident. Some even claimed that it was only chin fillers because his face occasionally appears to be flat, but no one knows. Fans also pointed out that Yuta can do anything he wants as long as he doesn't hurt himself or other people, and for now, that's the truth they want to know. 21's Bomb. Of course, we can't forget about Bomb, since K-Nets didn't let her off the hook so easily, which was totally uncalled for. While 21 has officially disbanded, the girls have stayed pretty close with each other, and their fans have been very supportive ever since. However, there are still people who would rain on other people's parades, and unfortunately, Bomb is their target. This is not the first time Bomb has been criticized for her drastic change in appearance. In fact, she has been dragged into multiple controversies involving her face. At one point, K-Nets accused her of being so obsessed with plastic surgery that it ended up ruining her face. Her before and after photos clearly show that she likely underwent rhinoplasty, not once, but twice. She has also had double eyelid surgery to make her eyes appear bigger and more doll-like. K-Nets also assumes that she has a slight shift in her facial form, which is likely to have resulted from a lymphatic disease that occasionally causes her face to expand. And while Bomb tried to stay as low-key as possible when it came to these controversies, she decided to share her 2 cents about the matter after things escalated. In an Instagram post, one fan left a comment saying her nose tip is more raised than before. You can see it when she turns her head to the side, but it's fine. She still looks amazing. To which Bomb replied, "This is going to be my last answer on this kind of question." Did not. She also mentioned her fans in another comment, saying that she trusts them and that she knows they will have her back no matter what. As a result, fans started asking people to just leave Bomb alone and let her decide what she wanted to do with her face because, at the end of the day, it's her life and she can look however she wants. While the K-pop industry is getting bigger, idols are forced to make themselves appear as perfect as ever. And because of this, going under the knife is pretty hard to avoid. While there are fans who don't appreciate the thought of their idols getting plastic surgery, I think we can all agree that respecting their decisions is one form of supporting them. That's it for today's video. Make sure to give this a like and subscribe for more.